So I love a good challenge, and I decided that now that I had this experience making a sock, um, I want to make a Christmas stocking. So I searched for Christmas stocking patterns, and I found one on YouTube. I'll link the description, or I'll put the link down below. The people are Arnie or Arna and Carlos, and they have a website, arnaandcarlos.com. Um, and they actually have the pattern on their website, and I printed it, and this is it. Oops, upside down. This is the top. Then you do the heel, and then you do this, and then the toe. Well, because I started this with the toe, I wanted to start the stocking at the toe. And so I started it, but I had to take it off because the um, the needles that I'm using are too small. Um, this is from this thing that I got from Wish.com, or Wish or whatever, the Wish app. Um, the needles that they said on their pattern were too small for the yarn that I have. I think that the needles that they're referring to are the needles that they would probably use for the Norwegian yarn that they have, which is probably smaller or thinner. But these stitches are so small. I mean, the yarn is so big for these needles that it was really difficult to do it. But I got this much done, and I thought, you know what, I got to start over. This is not working. So um, I'm gonna use these needles, which is, let's see, a five. Oh no, nine. And the ones that I was using was a six. Yeah. So six is too small. I'm gonna use nine. This actually didn't come from that case. This actually I've had for years. I already actually started making the stocking on this, and it was looking too big. But you know what? I think that I don't care. And hey, the bigger the better, when it comes to Christmas stockings. So I'm going to make it big. And it'll be a lot looser, and it'll be a lot easier to work with. So, um, but hey, this is the bottom so far. I mean, I think for a beginner, I think I've done pretty good, you know. And here's the side, and here's the other side. Oops. So I think I've done pretty good, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Um, and I guess this is a good practice piece anyway, because I've never done this before. I mean, before now, all I could do was squares, and then I learned how to make a sock. And this is just basically a giant sock. The pattern that they made starts at the heel. I mean, at the cuff. I learned how to make a sock from the toe up, and I actually don't have the four needles to bind it off. So I thought it would just be better to just do it from the toe. So there's actually all I have to do at the heel, I mean at the cuff, is just do a loose bind off, and then I'm done. So I'd rather do it from the toe up anyway. And I have this pattern that I can work from, um, going upwards. So I think it's great. and it looks like fun. And actually, I was having fun working on it in the living room. So, um, yeah, uh, look forward to this. When I'm finished, I'm sure it won't take me that long since I did this pretty much in 3 hours. Yeah, I mean it took me a while, but um, it's not gonna come it's not gonna I'm not gonna be able to crank it out stocking after stocking. I'm still a beginner. I'm a beginner doing advanced or whatever projects here. As far as I'm concerned, this is pretty advanced um, as a beginner. So I think it looks cool. I have a stocking that someone made for me with sequins, actually, felt in sequins, um, and I'm actually I'm fine with that. The person who made it for me passed away, so um, I'm not going to get rid of that. But I would like to make this one for me. You know, Maybe I can leave it with my aunt. So that when I come visit her, she can fill it at Christmas time. You know, Not that I'm asking for anyone to fill a stocking for me, but whatever. So anyway, that's my latest project, Owen. I've gained a little bit of weight. um, I think when I first started, I actually did a video for these containers that you're supposed to fill, and if the containers are full, then you can eat it, and it's like a half a cup or whatever. And I didn't follow through, and I think I was about 230 something back then, and that was about 4 months ago. And I just weighed myself today, and I'm 261. So yeah, I've got to go back on my diet, and starting now. um, we're gonna go to Food Max tomorrow. I'm gonna print out a coupon or some coupons so I can buy the Weight Watchers again. I lost 70 pounds with the Weight Watchers, I think in 2013, and so I'm gonna try that again. And I've also been eating Progresso soup, which um, I have an app called Noom, Noom, that I bought, and that's how I lost the 70 pounds with Noom and Weight Watchers. So the Weight Watchers frozen dinners, that is. And I'm sure someone out there is going to say, well, those aren't any good for you. Well, you know what? There's nothing that's good for me. So, and at least I lost 70 pounds. And so I'm gonna do the Progresso soup for lunch, the Weight Watchers for dinner. I'm gonna go to the gym, and hopefully I will lose weight. And with something like this, with like the sock, um, if I put my mind and like the Betty Boop blanket, if I put my mind to something, I will do it. And I've got to put my mind to weight loss and saying no to chicken chalupas or whatever, saying no to Taco Bell, saying no to you know the stuff that I'm not supposed to be eating. Um, we had a burrito yesterday, which was probably not a very good thing, but tasted so good. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go on a diet again, and um, hopefully it'll stick, and hopefully I'll lose all this weight. Not all the weight. I'm sure I'm not going to lose it all, but at least I'd like to lose some of it. You know, at least get me back down to 200. That's all I'm asking for. Anyway, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go start this over again on these bigger needles. So catch you later. Thanks for watching.